Namaste, beautiful beings, and welcome to Soul Space Mondays. Go ahead and start rubbing your hands together as I share with you our intention for this beautiful meditation today. So we are going to be focusing on three major chakras. Lots of energy has been coming up for my peeps in the recent weeks from the root, the sacral, and from the solar plexus. And so we're going to call on some energetic healing from the white ray, which helps to heal and transmute guilt and disconnection that gets created out of the root chakra. We're going to pull in some violet flame, which helps us to remember that we have a right to be ourselves and to advocate for that, to create balance. And then in our solar plexuses, some golden ruby ray to tap us into our passion and help to alleviate any shame, any disgrace, any self lack or punishment that might be going on. Just take a couple deep breaths. We're going to really work in these core environments of our beingness. So go ahead and close your eyes. And as you're firing up your energy, kind of settle into this moment. I don't want you mentally to explore what I'm talking about here. Just notice whatever's been coming up for you lately. And even if you are rewatching this video down the road, this is still going to be very applicable. Anytime you want to do a little root, sacral, solar plexus healing, these rays are going to be very, very useful. So how about if we just breathe for a moment? As you're breathing in and breathing out, notice your breath. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Are you connected to it? And then when you're ready to and your hands are all fired up, keep breathing, but bring your hands into prayer position and tuck them into your heart chakra. And as you do so, see if you need to adjust your posture in any possible way. See if you can lock into your heart chakra with your thumbs and lift your heart up just a half an inch. That's going to pull back your shoulders, squeezing the point at the back of your heart space. And then giving you some room to breathe in the front of your body, down through your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. Just lift up a little bit, give yourself some extra room. Good. And while we're at it, just take a moment to drop your head. Really let yourself bow to the light within you. See if you can calm the mind and focus your inner vision right at that point between your brows. And then take that point and drop it down until it's in alignment with your middle fingers. And as if you could look down towards your palms from your front of your third eye. There we go. And as we continue to adjust with little micro movements, take all the time you need to really breathe into the heart. Breathe into the sacred moment. Breathe into your power of free will. Breathe into the space that you are creating for yourself. Notice that you are closing down the front of your throat chakra little by little. We're just kind of compressing the front of that space so we can open up the back of the throat a little easier. It also causes a stretch at the back of the third eye where the skull meets the spine because we are tucking our chin down and inwards. And as your hands tuck a little more into your heart, your shoulders might even wrap towards the front of your heart chakra, squeezing your heart in the front, creating a little bit of room at the back of your heart space. And so just breathe into these beautiful upper chakras, let them expand and relax any tightness or tension that you might be holding on to. Relax the muscles around your belly and begin to feel from the heart down the space within your abdomen. No judging here. We're just noticing what your belly feels like. What does your lower back feel like? What does your tailbone feel like? What do your hips and thighs feel like? And then see if you can just relax and stretch a little bit with your next in-breath, really at the base of your diaphragm, opening up the top of the solar plexus. Just breathe all the way in and hold it there for a second. You might even choose to push your belly out, just make a little bit more room. And then as you're exhaling, release nice and gently, nice and softly, whatever you're holding in the front of your solar plexus, in the heart of your sacral, or even all the way down to the base of your root. Where in your abdomen does your breath need to go? Take your time and use your breath to open any kind of tightness you're feeling in here. And if you have any kind of physical challenges that have manifested in these chakras, I don't want you to judge them. Just hold them in your inner vision in a field of sacred light and pure love. There we go. Good. And so notice now that you are still turning your attention inward and downward. But if you are still with your head tilted forward, allow it now to rise. Keeping the base of you nice and open, keeping the abdomen nice and relaxed. Go ahead and lift your chin ever so softly, creating an alignment for your crown chakra to meet your soul star above you. And then with one more nice, big, easy breath, allow your hands to unfold from your heart and to settle down in your lap. And as you open up the front of your heart, draw your shoulders back, relax your arms. Feel a nice, beautiful alignment from the base of your tailbone all the way up through your central channel, through your throat chakra, which is now opening itself back up, all the way up through the center of your mind, where you might feel a little bit of a squeeze as your vision turns from forward to upwards, as if it's looking up into the base of the crown chakra. And then taking still nice, big, full breaths, allow your exhale to start pushing upwards through your channel, out through the top of your head, as if you're squeezing your root ever so gently, just directing all of your inner energy up through the channel. And then releasing from the crown like a fountain, just begin to feel a flower of almost 1,000 petals, pushing gently upwards, fanning out, opening up the space above you. There we go. Good. This is a very gentle Kundalini activity where you focus on purposefully, but not tightly, just gently, compressing the root with your intention. And as you close the channel to release downwards, you really just draw that energy up. It moves through the inner channels. It spins your beautiful chakras. It floods your entire inner being with the beautiful white light. And so just begin to picture that on your next few breaths. Let the white light from your root flow up 3 main channels inside of your body. The central channel goes straight up through the column of light that taps into the center of each of your chakras. And then 2 more beautiful channels really just swirl and twirl around those other chakra centers. They cross between them. And they move up kind of like a double helix, but it doesn't really spin. It just kind of moves between the chakras and moves up. You might choose to think of your threefold flame like 3 flames dancing together inside of you. But all these beautiful colors, these 3 channels are all being flushed clean with your pure white light that rests and resides inside of your root chakra. And so this white fountain is being created. And as you move through each and every one of these inner spaces, there's a nice release opportunity. So that if you're holding on to anything in the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, even the heart and the throat, the third eye and the crown, you can release it all the way up through the channel. And just begin to feel any kind of bodily stress or tension, any unprocessed emotion or energetics, any kind of karma even that you've been holding on to. just allow it all to be cleansed and healed and released. As we release upwards, let us invite a sacred violet flame to blaze from the Earth Star Chakra underneath us. So just focus for just a moment about a foot underneath the surface of the earth beneath you. And picture, if you will, a beautiful platform of light, a wonderful grid of energy like a mandala unfolding underneath you. And as you recognize this beautiful power point, notice that it is one point amongst the entire grid of humanity that connects into the earthly planes. And through this earth chakra star, you have the ability to connect to all the energetics of this world and to all the beautiful resources of our soul brothers and sisters in this human kingdom. For right now, begin to feel the violet flame filling from the center point of your earth star out through the edges of your personal mandala, creating a sacred space for you. And then begin to feel a beautiful violet flame, solid cylinder of light coming up from the Earth star grid around this beautiful white inner light, and allow it to flood the entire field of your physical body. Let it come up through the balls of your feet. Let it enter all the meridians that govern over each and every one of your systems. And then also feel this beautiful sacred violet flame penetrating and permeating around the space of your body through the entire aura. And as the violet flame pushes upwards into its transmutational force, let it move all the way up through the soul star grid above you, transmuting everything in your aura and in your inner channels that needs to be transmuted. Please do not mentalize this. Please do not try and track what's going on. If you are given information and insight, let it be natural, let it be intuitive. But do not try to navigate this with the mind. Simply recognize that you are in a state of absolute unconditional receivership. And as a matter of fact, you are not only receiving your own personal rays, such as the white light that is the dormant kundalini inside of you until it is awoken and called, and the violet flame that is always there for you in your energetics, but you are also willing to connect these personal resources with the resources of the universe, of all of life, and of all of existence. And so now opening the channel from the Earth star grid downward into the earth, and from the soul star grid upwards through the universe and the higher realms of light, I invite you now to just expand your field and to take a few breaths as we turn our attention to life itself. Let us breathe into the abundant force field of life, including the cosmos, including the universe above, including the life force energy and the elements down beneath us and all around us and through us. In other words, allow yourself to connect to everything, even to time, even to space. And now from the center of your solar plexus, begin to feel a beautiful orange fire. It might show up as a single flame. It might manifest as a ball of light, all aflame. It might just be like a warm pool of lava. Whatever feels right to you, just allow yourself to go into the center of your solar plexus in your consciousness, like you are entering the center of your sun, your power center of self, and find that beautiful, glorious, graceful, passionate love, the sacred fire of life inside of you. And as you experience this bright orange flame, you'll notice it has also a fuchsia pink ruby colored center and a gentle golden glow outwards to its edges. And I invite you to step into that beautiful light, to manifest into the form of your higher self, beautiful golden white body of light. Feel your presence completely engulfed in this sacred, passionate fire, this source of divine love and compassion. And as you insert yourself into this beautiful orange, golden ruby fire, you will feel the joy within you elevated, sparked, and alive. And from the center of that joy, it will broadcast outwards, as powerful as the sun with all its beautiful light. And you'll begin to feel waves and waves and waves of self-love, self-empowerment, self-grace, opening the field around you in all directions, really cleansing and clearing the field of anything that is not of the self, anything that has imprinted, limited, restricted, punished, or withheld you from any time or space. Anything that has blocked your abundance and your access to this beautiful world is now being flooded in this field of illuminated grace. And it is being transmuted. And as you take a couple of beautiful breaths, just begin to feel the colors overwhelming your senses. Allow yourself to just receive whatever healings you are meant to receive in this moment. In the center of the white light, deep in your root chakra, if there is anything broken in your security or innocence, or in your sense of belonging or connection, allow that which is broken in your root to repair. If there's an exchange of energy, for example, an exchange of guilt for innocence, then allow yourself to receive that healing too. The white ray is always the ray of purification and cleansing. It purifies you so intensely that it restores your ability to know and remember your innocence, your purity, your divinity, your essence, your truth, your isness, your I am presence. And so allow the white ray to become so beautiful and bright, so concentrated, that the light of divinity is once again fully embodied and present within you. And allow that bright light to become so pure and radiant and assisted. Know that it is connected to the highest levels of divinity and source. So all that is Mother, Father, God, Source, Spirit, Universe, oneness, love, light, consciousness. It is all amplifying, concentrating, and grounding into the root chakra of you. And you are safe, and you are secure, and you are pure. Just take it a few moments and allow that to turn into your own vocabulary, your own meaning. What healing is taking place here for you. Maybe you'll be brought back into a moment in time where your innocence was questioned or shaken or broken. And all that pure white light will move through the cracks of time and seal you in beautiful innocence and purity. Let that light flow all the way back to the beginning of you and beyond. And then as that action of the white light is taking place deep in your root, notice also that in your sacral center, the beautiful orange chakra that sits just above your pelvic area, below your belly button, that all this beautiful sacred alchemical violet flame that is blazing in the channel around you is also concentrating deep into a central point, all the way deep down in your sacral chakra. And the violet flame being of you stands poised in her or his beautifulness. In your righteousness, you have a right to be you inside of this powerful purple light, a beautiful, sacred, magical flame. And so feel yourself concentrating there with full authority to be alive, to be in this world, to be of this world, to move the energy of this world, and to create this beautiful world. And so as you stand in your purple power, begin to feel majestic and benevolent in the most beautiful, empowering ways. Feel the abundance of caring, the attention to all of your freedom, and the liberation from all that could imprison you taking place. And if there are shackles on your soul or on your humanity, if there are things that bind you and restrict you and imprison you and cage you, if there is anything in the sacral that causes you any kind of victimization, allow this purple being that you are in this sacred violet flame to set yourself free. Set yourself free, remove the limitations, unlock the consciousness, open the gates, create the beauty, and liberate your most authentic self. And just breathe. In the center of your solar plexus, there is also so much activity that is taking place. And that golden ruby ray, beautiful fire, that energy of passion and aliveness and self-security and self-love and every other good word that starts with the word self, capital self, higher self, individualized, I am present self. There is a beautiful love and a power and a consciousness that you are that is magnificent. It is enough. It is complete. It is important. It is needed. It is wanted. You are precious. And so in the golden ruby rayness of your being, in the center of your wonderful, empowered solar chakra, begin to feel so alive with joy, so alive with your beautiful passion, creating exquisite purpose. Feel the sensations of devotion to the light and the love that you hold in the energetics of you, the most sacred love, the mission you came here to create and to fulfill. Remember the service that your life contributes to this world just by being you, just by being alive, just by being here. You are constantly elevating this world, making a positive difference. And so in this chakra, if there is a break with love, in other words, if your heart of love is broken, your self-heart of love is broken, if you have been wounded by betrayal and resentment and hatred and shame and disgrace, what some sometimes call guilt or not enoughness, allow this beautiful golden ruby ray being that you are here in the center of your yellow innerverse to reclaim your enoughness, your beautiful abundance, your perfection, your grace, your glory, your peace. And just breathe. These three chakras are the basis for all healing. You have a right to exist. You have a right to be. You have a right to be you. You have a right to create. You have a right to be happy and joyful and to enjoy every minute of your life. You have a right to find and to follow your purpose in this world, and it is so important. No more and no less important than anyone else's journey, by the way. But it is still exquisitely important. And so just begin to feel your white and your violet and your golden ruby rays now crossing the lines and intermingling with each other. Allow these beautiful flames to swirl and twirl together up through your channel and into your field and beyond you, beyond your borders, beyond your shields, out into the world. And then begin to feel these beautiful rays grounding powerfully down into the heart of the earth, giving you the planetary connection you need to feel safe and sound here, to feel guilt-free for your joy and your humanity, and to activate your purpose and your passion and your reason for being here. And in essence, to give you the permission perhaps you've always been waiting for to thrive in this world. And so see your white, violet, and ruby ray coming together as one, locking into the core, heart, beautiful light of the planet. And as you connect and your connection is received, allow it to unlock your beautiful life force energy, your creative power and passion, your amazing magnificence, your human presence, the open field for your divinity to come and play in this world. And then breathe nice and deeply all the way up from the core of your being into the heart, where a surge of beautiful love, unconditional, non-judgmental love, and beautiful life force chi, the pink ray, is oozing out of your green heart chakra flower, covering your whole existence with a beautiful heart blessing. And just paint the world with love. Paint yourself with unconditional love. Beautiful unconditional acceptance. Open the heart and breathe. Above you, feel the beautiful source light energies showering down around you. All the love and light, beautiful consciousness and wisdom is coming down in every perfect color of the rainbow, holding you, loving you, securing you, and blessing you in every divine possible way here in this world. So my beautiful friends, hold this image, hold this vision, hold this feeling. Just be here. And then before you come back to your senses and your physicality, bring all your attention once again to the light of you, to the truth of you. With no agenda, with no purpose, just be aware of yourself. Be in the presence of your beautiful light, your power, your magic, your essence, your joy. Feel the waves of harmony and peace, security. Notice what you've created for yourself in this moment inwardly. Perhaps the pain you were feeling is gone. Perhaps there's a place of peace where you were once at unrest. Maybe the breath is just simply easier to breathe. Whatever you feel inside of yourself, know that that is perfect for this moment. And then taking a few more moments, just breathing in and breathing out. Listen for your intention for whatever is to come now and next. It might be a breath, it might be a word, it might be a feeling or a thought that floats into your mind. Just set your intention for this beautiful day, for this beautiful week, for this next phase, for the next lesson, for the next opportunity. How do you want to show up in the world and inside of yourself when you open your eyes? Who do you want to be? Who do you wish to be? Who are you creating yourself to be? I am that I am. So breathe a few more times into your I am thatness, whatever that may be. And then with one more beautiful sacred breath, breathe all the way into the heart. Hold that breath for just a moment. Bring your palms to prayer position. Allow them to meet your breath in the heart center. And then as you exhale, release all the way from the base of you up through the crown. One more time. And then as you breathe in from the earth star beneath you, up through the root. Fill your inner channels. Slowly and surely send your energies up through your crown, up to your soul star. And allow them to circulate all the way back down through life into your earth star grids. And then breathing up from the earth star once again, up through the channel, open even further, expand even further, integrate even more. And then release all the way up through the soul star and beyond, even higher. And then looping that energy around all the way from your divine source above you, all the way down to the divine heart of the earth beneath you. Loop into the heart of the earth. And then breathe up from the heart of the earth one more time, all the way up through your channels. Holding it in your heart and then exhaling it all the way back to source. And then just closing the loop, relax your hands down on your abdomen. Very softly, very easily, just become aware that the seat of your soul, the hara, sits in the center of your sacral chakra. Connect into that beautiful inner source. Feel its multitude of manifestations through the center of your chakras and through the flames of your rays embodied inside of you as you. And then with enormous self-love and easy self-gratitude, become aware of your in-breath and out-breath once again. Become aware of the sensations of your body and the sounds around the room. Become aware of the gentle force of gravity that is holding you here in this moment. Become aware as we come back little by little, breath by breath, that all of your magnificent guides and guardians from the higher realms are coming to you and standing with you. Just feel the love, feel the support, feel their presence. Remember that your life is their life. Your life is life. And the entire universe is supporting you, supplying you, helping you, partnering with you, blessing you, elevating you, because you are an open channel in service to all of life. As you breathe in and breathe out, life breathes with you. Humanity breathes with you. The rays breathe with you. And so now, coming back through your awareness, without releasing anything, without changing or shifting anything, ever so softly become aware of yourself in this present moment. And when it feels right to do so, softly open your eyes. I know it's going to be bright, but very gently, just a little bit, open your eyes and hold that vision of connection, even while your eyes are open. Nothing has changed. Your guides and guardians remain at your side. The rays continue to flow. Your channels remain open. And as life continues, so does your beautiful love. And for that, I thank you so much for being you, for being here. And I bow to each and every one of you with so much love. Namaste. Thanks for being you. I'll catch you next time.